Wow, their voices. What? It can just make you cry. Like it can make you shed tears. Their voices are just heavenly. Pure, undiluted talent. And it is just so beautiful.
Oh my gosh! Oh, his voice is so looks like a blanket. So smooth, so cozy. He's very high actually. And I know Bee Gees is a band that is quite popular, it's quite famous, but I never reacted to anything from them. I never heard. I already heard in the background, but nothing like in the intention. I was missing so much, honestly. I just want to react to all of their songs. This is so beautiful. It's honestly one of the most unique voices that I ever heard in my life.
I can definitely say that this is an older song just because of the lyrics. I don't know, I feel like older music in general were much more kind of like romantic. They had a way around the sound, the lyrics and everything. Okay, the guys are definitely having very high pitched voices, which honestly, if this is how they sing the whole freaking 5 minute song, that's pretty impressive. I don't know how difficult it is on their vocal strand or if this is how they usually perform. I don't know anything about Bee Gees. Never even heard about them. So as a first interaction with them, I have to say I'm pretty impressed.
The Bee Gees, the greatest of all time. These three brothers had the vocal talent, the songwriting talent, the production talent. They were brilliant songwriters and singers. Bee Gees were pure genius. Their harmonies were outstanding. Growing up in the 1970s, we were exposed to them through continuous radio play. They were a mega-talented band with a huge list of excellent songs they wrote and performed. These guys have been performing and writing music since 1955. Even as a solo act, Barry is still performing. As far as longevity in their special sound, nobody can hold a candle to the Bee Gees. Considering what they do with their voices, as a vocal coach, you should be a huge fan. No auto-tune or other crap was ever needed, just pure talent.
I think the hardest thing for me to wrap my brain around is how effortless they are making this look. They are singing so perfectly, you almost have me convinced that this song is 100% edited. There's no way a human can sound that good, let alone three people harmonizing together. Something's not adding up here. Are they robots? Or it's like, something is just not adding up here to me, because I think we're so used to all the music being so polished, it's hard for me to believe real talent still exists. And then here come the Bee Gees singing the most beautiful tune I've ever heard. This song is just messing me up. This performance doesn't feel real. It's too perfect.
But he makes it look so easy. The three of them makes it look so easy singing in such a high register for male voices. And something cool I noticed is that the three of them, whoa, those are some high notes, especially for a male voice, but he makes it look so easy. The three of them makes it look so easy singing in such a high register for male voices. And something cool I noticed is that the three of them have such similar voices. For example, they have like the same vibrato. They all have this slight wobble in their vibratos, and they have this thinness and sweetness in all of their tones.
A few things to say. It's that one, these boys can hit those falsettos, and two, they can harmonize like no other. They blended their voices together just beautifully. And although I was not expecting that sound to come out of their mouths, I will say I'm pleasantly surprised. The love songs that they had back in the day just made you feel so good when you hear them. I mean, he was saying nobody gets too much love anymore, nobody gets too much heaven, but he's gonna wait in line for it. He knows that it's worth it, it's worth that climb, he's gonna go get it. And you know what? I believe him, because he and his brothers look like such cool, chill dudes with their hands on their hips, just chilling, not too much worry. Their voices were so pure, the instruments behind them, the strings, the flutes, like everything put together, just a beautiful creation.
Always the classic fade out. That's the only way to end a song. I loved this. I love this. I give this a 20 out of 10. Truly, the accompaniment, everything. There was so much going on in there. It is a little hard to take notice of all of that. You know, you're just so mesmerized. It's so hard to not look away from them. They have this aura. I said this in my last video. They have this aura, this chemistry, this bond. Obviously, they are all three brothers, but you know, it's a beautiful thing because not all brothers are this musically gifted. I feel like they just won the genetic, lottery, The fact that all three of them were born to harmonize, born to sing, born to make music, and touch so many souls out there is truly a very rare thing. Doesn't really quite happen. So you have it here, and it's something that shakes the world. Don't know when this was published, but
I swear down, I've never, ever, ever had anything that sounds like that before. Like, that is crazy. I really, really, really feel like my favorite part about this was just their harmonies, like the consistency. There was never a harmony that was off. Like, it was also in sync so beautifully. Oh, it was amazing. These guys are just so incredible. Like, anytime that I've heard the Bee Gees, they never fail to let me down. And I feel like this is just so powerful. Just this combination and how beautiful it sounds together. And like this song about that deep, overwhelming sensation for like love. It's so beautiful that they can express this in such a positive way and like it be so uplifting at the same time. And like, I just feel like the voices, they work so richly together. I feel like this center guy, I need to learn the names properly now. I feel like
beginning. Also, it started with a horn at the beginning, which I love it. I don't think I've listened to many things that have like horns and stuff in the musical arrangements. I don't think I have, but I'm into it. So if you know anything good, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I love, it's got like this little orchestra. You guys know I love that. You know I love the strings. You know I love when people have the backing of an orchestra. So yeah, just the musical arrangement is really beautiful. It's really adding to, I feel like, this kind of upbeat, positive spin on how, even for emanating from them, from their performance, how lovely it is to be in love and to have that deep, profound connection, if you're so lucky to have something like that in your life. But that's definitely what I'm getting from the arrangement and their voices and their performance and like how smooth it all is. And yeah, it's definitely vibes.
Okay, guys. Wow. So that was Bee Gees' Too Much Heaven. So what I was going to tell you guys, I didn't want to interrupt the video to tell you. So I'm going to tell you at the end. I was like, I'm going to tell you at the end. Wow. What I was going to say was the guy in the middle, it's hard for me to even comprehend his voice and match it up to him because their voices are like, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. But like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh my gosh, is he like a puppet? Because I cannot, like, I can't with his voice. It is insane. Like, wow.
I feel like this song is so familiar. Maybe someone did a cover of it or a remake or something and I heard it before. I don't know. It's not like I know this song. I don't know, like, it just sounds so familiar. But so far, it's really beautiful, so heavenly, just like the title. It's very calm and charming. So far, I really love it. And oh my god, the guy in the middle, his voice, it's so unique and he can sing high notes. I can tell from the start he's really talented. I don't know if the other two will have turns in singing or they're just like backing him. But so far I'm really in love with this. And also he's so hot. I
showed them this video today, and I felt butterfly in my stomach. Like I've never listened to this. And guys, I really want to hear their own thoughts on this video, what they think about the video, and Robin and all of that. Have you kept this song for years? Like, why am I just listening to this song now? I'll add it to my playlist. I'm serious. You are sending it to me after now. This song is giving me the feeling I can't define, but I love. You know that feeling where you be sad and you not like sad. This emotional and then excited and then you are in cloud. Like this song is is killing it for me. Cloud 100.
Barry had so many different singing voices, he was like at least 3 lead singers in one. Thanks for pointing that out. He loved to play with different volumes, textures, tones, etc. I have never figured out why they have Maurice lip syncing Robin's ad-lib at the end, but of course, that's Robin's unmistakable voice. They are so gifted and fascinating to watch through the years. Barry's signature song became Words. Watching his 1968, then 1979 live, then 1989 live performances is amazing. Also their 1960, 1963, and other TV performances as kids and teens. Bee Gees in the 60s and early 70s were one of my favorite bands/groups. I couldn't stand their Saturday Night album in 78. For me, it was the end of an era. This particular song is iconic for the time, so many artists covered it, from Janis Joplin to Barbra Streisand and everyone in between. This is back when music artists actually had real talent, and it wasn't just the studio making them sound good. Notice they are all singing into the same microphone, so there's no mixing going on in the background, they are actually performing these vocals and harmonies this perfectly, which is what the Bee Gees were known for.